Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama. It's 5 Ways Wednesday, and today I'm going to show you 5 ways to customize your JuJuBe bags to make them unique and one of a kind. Some of the ways that I'm going to show you today to customize your bags are things you can do at home without any help. Other things I'm going to show you are things that you need a seamstress to help you with. And if you're interested in having some of that custom work done by a seamstress, I will link some of my friends down below who I can guarantee do great work and are very, very trustworthy. One of my favorite ways to customize my JuJuBe bags is to play around with messenger strap combinations. There are several different bags to which you can apply a messenger strap, and that means that for any of those bag styles, you can mix and match your messenger straps to create a really cool and different look every time. I love my blackout Be Light because I can pretty much add any messenger strap to it, and it makes a unique look, and they pretty much all match because it's blackout. There's no real print here. If you don't happen to have a lot of messenger straps lying around, you can also get these great seatbelt straps. I got mine from Natalie Jensen, and I'll link her down below. I got all of mine from her because I just love her work. But these also just totally change the look of the bag, and often these are a little bit cheaper than buying a sold separately messenger strap from JuJuBe. This is the long seatbelt strap, but they also make shorter ones. The short ones look like this. And what you use these for is to hobo your Super Bees. What these do is essentially draw up the two ends of the Super Bee and create kind of a slouchy hobo kind of look that's really super cute. These often come in so many different colors, and you can even pick out what kind of hardware you want, whether it's silver or gold or black like this one. And they just create a totally different look for your bag. The messenger strap is not the only thing that you can change out on your bags. If you happen to have a couple of BFFs and they are in prints that are complementary to each other, you can actually change out the backpack straps on the BFF to give it a totally different look. So here is a Black Magic Be Right Back with Kaiju City backpack straps on it. And here is my Kaiju City BFF with my Black Magic straps on it. So this is just a really quick customization that you can do with any of your Be Right Backs to make it look unique and one of a kind. Another way to customize your bags is with fobs. Here's an example of one made by one of my dear friends, Alex, who owns a business called Tote. You can get fobs in all different shapes and sizes. This one is a kind of big one. I tend to use this on prints like Blackout and Black Magic that aren't super busy, but you can also get smaller fobs if that's more your style. Here is a much smaller fob that I also got from Tote. I love using this one with my Super Tote and Sweet Victory bags. Here's another kind of large fob. This was custom made by Fobs by Andrea. I found this little fob at Barnes & Noble, and I sent it to her and I said, will you please turn this into a Kaiju City fob? And she did not disappoint. But again, this one's a little bit bigger. You can see here's a small one compared to a big one. Here are two other small fobs. And here's an example of how a smaller fob looks on a big bag like the BFF. Sometimes if I really want to change it up, I like to attach a fob and a pocket back to my pink star. So on this BFF, I'll usually put it on the grab handle, and that also creates just a different, unique kind of look. The point is that you don't have to have a lot of fobs. So let's see, I have 5. I have one on that bag over there. And I can create lots of different looks with these depending on which bags I put them on, how I use them in collaboration with other things like a pink star or my pocket back or something like that. And they really, really do change the look and feel of the bag. Another way to change up the look and feel of your bags is to have them de-toted. Really, the only bags that people tend to do this with are the Be Light and the Super Bee, although I have seen some people de-tote a Be Classy, but I've never seen it in person. If you're unfamiliar with the Be Light, this bag comes with 2 tote straps so that it hangs over the shoulder, and some people, me included, don't always like the tote straps, especially if you want to wear this cross-body. So usually what people do in that case is they add a messenger strap to the tabs on either side, and then they wear it across their body or over their shoulder, and the tote straps just kind of hang there and they don't always look pretty. So what some people decide to do is have the bag de-toted, where a seamstress will actually remove the tote handles from the bag. As you can see, this is my Dancing Dahlia's Be Light, and there are no tote straps on it at all. So when I carry this bag, all I do is attach my messenger strap to it like this, and then I wear it over the shoulder or crossbody, and there are no unsightly tote straps hanging down over the bag. I've also seen this done quite a bit with the Super Bee because people love to hobo the Super Bee, and in that case the tote straps really can look unsightly because the bag is kind of scrunched up and then you have these tote handles sticking up and it just looks very bizarre sometimes. So having the tote straps removed is a really great way to make that bag unique and also a little bit more functional. However, that is not an easy fix for your bag. You do have to probably send your bag off to a seamstress if you want to have that done, unless you have some seamstressing skills. But if you're interested in having that done, I'll link some folks down below who do that and do a really great job of it. The fourth way that I want to tell you about customizing your bags is actually something that I have not yet had done, but something I've wanted done for a long time, and I'm getting ready to have it done to this bag right here. There are some people who feel that the Be Light and the Super Bee are a little bit too long this way. They would prefer for it to be a little bit shorter and wear more like a handbag than like a tote. So what some of the seamstresses are doing is actually mini-ing the Be Light and the Super Bee. That means they are taking some of that length off of the bottom and just making it into a shorter bag. Usually once they make it shorter, they also decrease the drop length. As you can see, this is kind of like a lot of strap for such a short bag, so they'll actually shorten up the tote straps a little bit and make it a cute little handbag. This one is getting put in the mail tomorrow to my friend Nicole, who is going to mini this for me, and I am so excited. She actually has a YouTube video where she does a size comparison between a Be Light that she minied herself and a standard Be Light so that you can see the difference in size and how it wears. So I'm gonna link that down below in case you want to check it out. The last way that I want to show you to customize your bags is to add gussets to your Be Right back. Now, one complaint that a lot of people have about the Be Right back is that there are no gussets in here, which means that when you open up the front part of the Be Right back, it flops totally open and sometimes all of the contents of your bag will fall out. It doesn't bother me. I actually most of the time prefer it that way just because I know that there's no gussets and it's in muscle memory. I just don't unzip it all the way to the bottom. But sometimes it is really nice to have a gusseted Be Right back, and that's what this one is right here. This is another thing that you have to have a seamstress do unless you know how to do it yourself. In case you don't know what a gusset is this part right here that does not normally exist inside of the Be Right back, and it's the thing that's holding this part upright so that it doesn't flop all the way down. Now, what's really cool about this Be Right back is that these are zippered gussets, which means I can actually choose to use the gussets or not use them. So watch this. And with those gussets unzipped, the bag actually now will open all the way up. If you're gonna have gussets done, I do recommend finding someone who will do the zippered gussets, because I do think you might be disappointed if you put gussets permanently in your Be Right back and you can never get it all the way open again. Again, I'll link some folks down below who I know do this in case you want to give it a try sometime. Adding gussets to a Be Right back doesn't exactly make it any more unique from the outside, but if you go with a matching or complementary print here to use for the gussets, it does add a pretty cool pop of color, and people do notice when you open it up for sure. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit that like button below, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!